What is up, you guys? Talk2 here, and I have not made a new video in a while. That being said, I have no actual reason as to why I haven't made any videos. Well, school started, so school with work, plus homework, plus streaming, doesn't really give me too much time to make videos, edit them, and do whatever. Not that I really edit my videos anyway, I just sort of record them and then render them, trim them a bit, and that's it. Because I'm not high-techy when it comes to Photoshop, movie studios and all that, how to do transitions and all that fun stuff. But anyway, that being said, I think I am going to start doing multiple videos per month now again. Such as, I want to keep you guys up to date on my thoughts on new releases, news and all that. So what today's video is going to be about is the new card trader inventory update, which came out today, the 14th of September. I think it was that. Yeah, the 14th of September. So I think I'm going to make a video every time card trader cards get taken away, card trader cards get added, new sets come out, my reviews on that, and just so you guys know what I'm talking about and what cards I think are good and why they're good, what cards I think are bad and why they're bad, even though being bad is very self-explanatory. That way you guys don't have to catch the stream in case you know why a card is bad. That being said, check out twitch.tv/Duel2 and follow the stream because I stream many times a week, playing Duel Links, Hearthstone, League of Legends, whatnot. So anyway, today Card Trader got 4 new cards. We got Energy Drain, Seed of Deception, Rose Lover, and Marina, Princess of Sunflowers. So I'm going to go over them from normal to super rare and what I think is the best. So first card we have is Seed of Deception, which states special summon 1 level 2 or lower plant type monster from your hand. This is the worst of the 4 cards that was added, at least at the moment. It could very well be the second best as more cards get added, but at the moment, this card's really bad. First off, it takes away a resource from your hand, so you basically lose a card to special summon a monster from your hand. At the moment, our level 2 or lower plant type monsters are really bad. Our best ones are Rose Lover and Amaryllis. Rose Lover being one of the other cards in the update, and Amaryllis being the plant where it's like when it's in the graveyard, you can normal summon for 1 less tribute this turn. You can move from play to normal summon 1 less tribute that turn, which isn't that great of an effect. Just special summon it for. I'm trying to mill it or discard it via Trees of Doom. So this is the worst card in the update. Second worst card in the update is Energy Drain. So it's a damage step card, similar to like Inspiration. So you select 1 face-up monster on your side of the field. Increase the attack and defense of the monster by an amount equal to the number of cards in your opponent's hand times 200 until the end phase. So, a lot of you guys might be thinking this card is just 10 times worse than Seed of Deception. So we might see a resurgence in Teoburn, even though Restructure Revolution was hit to 1. Because this card is basically Restructure Revolution version 2. You just don't get the damage right away. So basically what you can do is you can place these 2 in for your 2 Restructure Revolutions, placing Call of Aces, and if your opponent happens to draw a couple cards, you can set a Lay on a Flame, set 2 of these, or set 1 of them, and essentially you're going to deal like 1200 points of damage to your opponent, because they'll attack the Lay on the Flames, you play this on damage step, and then they take a lot of damage, because they'll have, 7, 8 cards in their hand, add 600 defense to the Lay on the Flames, it already has 800 defense, it's at 3400, so they take like 1600 points of damage. 1,000 to 1,600 points of damage, and then your Lay on the Flames deals 800 more. So yeah, that's what that does. Overall, I don't think we'll see much play. It's not that great because even though people like to keep cards in their hand, we're already left with 1 less card in their hand to begin with, unless you're playing Duel Standby as the skill, which is why I suggested Teoburn would use this card. The second best is Marina, Princess of Sunflowers. I really, really, really wish this card was not listed as a super rare. It should be a rare, most likely, even a common. I think its effects are really good at the moment, but I don't think it's that great, in the future. So it's level 8. Yeah, level 8. 2000, 1600, plant. If exactly 1 other plant monster you control and no other cards is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 card your opponent controls and destroy that target. This card must be on face 1 of the field to resolve the effect. So your opponent can chain this card's effect, or, if it destroys this, your opponent can chain this card's effect to blow this card up, and then you don't get this card's effect. Or they can just blow it up, and you'll get this card's effect anyway. Not that you get effective if it gets destroyed anyway. So basically, if your opponent plays like, I don't even know what good traps are in the game, but anyway, if your opponent destroys this card as a chain to its activation, you'll get the effect to blow up a card. 20 cards are really strong at the moment, and because we have cards like we now have Lord Poison as a 1/of in Merrick, and then we have Rose Lover coming out. I think we're going to see Plant Meta coming shortly. And we also have Fragrance Storm to turn within the deck. So this card's pretty cool. It's also a fire. I noticed how all the princess. You in a plant deck, you're not going to run the second princess. This will be the princess of choice, because we really have 0 good plants except this card. They're higher level. And the best card in this update is Rose Lover. I'm super hype. And I'm going to tell you why. So, Rose Lover's effect is a level 1 plant, 800. You can banish this card from the graveyard, start to summon 1 plant type monster from your graveyard, or... Oh, you start to summon one plant type monster from your hand. And if you do, it's unaffected by your opponent's trap effects this turn. You can only use the effect of Rose Lover once per turn. So, a reason why I really like this card is, first off, you can combo it with Fragrance Storm, where you summon it, Fragrance Storm, draw a card. If it's a plant, you draw another card. But anyway, it's a 2-for-1 to be a 2-for-2. But what I like, what Duel Links doesn't have until this card was kind of released, is something I loved about Yu-Gi-Oh is how much threat was in every area of the board. You had your opponent's hand, your opponent's field, and your opponent's graveyard, as well as possibly some cards. Sometimes in the Banish Zone, they can activate effects, or now that when we had pendulums, they can activate card effects in the pendulum, from the extra deck or something like that. But anyway, in Duel Links, we really only have the opponent worrying about the hand and the cards on the field. We really only had Sphere. No, we didn't have Sphere Karibo. We only have Relinquish Karibo now as a card that really activates in the graveyard. That's good. That your opponent has to worry about. Treeborn Frog is basically your opponent always has to worry. Like, they're not really worrying about it. They're more worrying about the tree monster in your hand. This card is a threat in the graveyard that can activate at any time, which is why I really like the card. So not only do you have to worry about the cards in your hand and the cards on the field, they also have to worry about this Rose Lover in the graveyard that you can activate whenever you want. So whenever you draw that Princess of Sunflowers, you just throw it on the board for free. And they can't Mirror Wall you that turn. If you play Anti-Magic Arrow or Magic Deflector, then you are in a really good spot to possibly OTK with them, because this card can attack the turn it's use this card's effect. So it's pretty cool. So we could see possibly some OTK plant, or just plant control type of deck. I'm really excited for this change. I'm hoping to pick up 3 of these and 2 of the Marina, and these 2 cards suck. I really wish this card was a rare, but beggars can't be choosers. But I really like Rose Lover. I think it's really strong. So yeah, that's the video. I should be doing another video regarding the GX hype, my predictions as to what cards we can get, and how much that might reshape the meta. So yeah, follow that Twitch stream, twitch.tv/RubeTwa2, and yeah, follow, like, subscribe. RubeTwa2 out. See you guys.